Hey everyone. So, I'm a little bit nervous about today because all of my web development training has been in, it's not like I had much training other than college and courses, and realistically all my web dev training has been through projects that I've taken on just personally, or that my companies wanted me to take on, or my school has wanted me to take on. And except for like a really brief stint with PHP back in like 2015 or something, and it was like really either I was just a new programmer or it was just really not fun to work in PHP compared to the other languages that I was trying to work in. Like at this point, JavaScript hooked me. JavaScript, HTML, CSS, the classic web development languages of today. And I've been hooked ever since. Even as alternatives have come to the limelight, like basically any other backend server-side language, I've never really been forced to do anything with other languages other than in academic classes. And so really the only other backend language I took a liking to was Python. If you've been following the stream, you've known that maybe a month ago I tried out Go for a few hours, and I like that a lot as well, and it really made me sort of, I'm not going to say I regret the time like pigeonholing myself into like JavaScript. I really love JavaScript. I'm really good at it, and I've had a great time over the past decade, and I'll probably keep using it a lot, but I'm really going to be mainlining something other than JavaScript, like I think I'll keep my expertise there. I like it. I can spin up a web app really quickly. Thank you, Waldito. Welcome to the channel. But so I'm gonna be working with JavaScript maybe like on the side a little bit, but I really wanted to try exploring other languages, and there's someone I really sort of I follow a lot of content creators online. You could say I've been influenced a little bit by one in particular. His name's in the title, the Primogen, because I've been seeing a lot of what he's been doing with Go and HTMX. Thanks, Waldito. Definitely, like, a huge inspiration of this is like just trying to learn something different. Make sure I'm like, for the future, I definitely probably will like JavaScript. From what I've seen of Go, I definitely like that as well. And so I just want to keep my options open and also see what's out there, because maybe I will like Go or something else way better than JavaScript. So even if the specific messaging app I'm building is failing, or we'll see how it goes. I'm a little bit scared to start building it. And we'll get to that really like right away, pretty much. But no matter how that turns out, I think this is just like a winning move, just branching out, trying something different. So I'm going to my motivation is just like, let's jump into this. I'm sort of stalling because I'm scared. Let's actually not be scared. So I have this have this. First, I want to think a little bit about the code, like, and just at a very high level do some architecture diagramming. So this is just like some trash I put together. Like, my prompt was just a messaging app. So Excalidraw knows nothing about what I'm actually trying to do, but this seems like a very good template start. So let's try and I'm gonna see if I have any insight other than what Excalidraw has. Let's see. I did add a service worker. So I actually did copy and paste this in just from that AI prompt. I added a service worker, and I think I'm going to change up a few other things. So the first thing I want to do, I actually want to make this probably a little bit more like a flow chart, instead of a sequence diagram. So let's take this user, let's take this web app client, and let's take this service worker, because they are all sort of very similar. Nice. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, you're not gonna get some expert level stuff here. But yeah, no, that's the stack that interests me a lot as well. HTMX and Go, obviously, and then Temple. Like, when I was doing templating, I used something like Temple. When I was first learning JavaScript, I used handlebars, and I actually like JSX way more than handlebars, but it's going to get me it's going to be a little bit weird for me to pry away from using JSX and using something similar to handlebars, which is what Temple is. But I'm definitely interested in Temple for sure. Like, as compared to just I don't even know for sure, but just raw like a Go controller that raw dog just influences hypertext somehow. Maybe I should learn that fundamentally, but I actually do want to get some sort of a project going. So I'm not shying away from JavaScript completely. What's up, Albert Jahan? Hope I'm not horribly butchering your name pronunciation. So I hope you're doing well. I'm probably going to use JavaScript on the service worker, so let's actually change this color to something yellowish. And then web app client is just going to be like HTMX as much as possible. User. Trying to just chill as well. This is more sort of like a learning experience, so I don't have any performance expectations. This is my first programming stream in like a bit of time. I did do some like test streaming, but there's a lot that has changed since then. So this is one of my first streams. Yeah. So, of course, yeah. Hopefully, please do. I would definitely appreciate the support. And let's see, I don't know if I've set it up since last time, but there should be like even an alert that shows up. So this is be actually a good test. This hopefully, if you want to, I would certainly appreciate the follow. And there we go. Yeah, cool. Showed up. Nice. Glad it worked. Thank you for following. Oh, I don't know about that, but we'll see how this system diagram goes before jumping to conclusions. But I mean, glad you liked the little notification going off. Let's see. The servers where I think the genius will happen. Let's see. Let's make this Go classic Go color, which blue. And we'll set up the interactions as soon as possible. The push notification service should be almost the same as the server. So maybe group them together. I don't know if it's like anything about the software category or specifically using the languages or the name of another developer or anything like that. But yeah, this certainly seems like, or it's just I'm actually trying to accomplish something real this time. But yeah, the description certainly brought in like people, whereas like the test streams definitely I was streaming for a few hours and people didn't come, but I'm glad you're here. So the description does seem to be working a little bit. Okay, so the user device is a little bit weird. So we have a lot of, for a backend enabling technology, HTMX, we're going to be doing a lot of front end stuff, and hopefully minimizing JS. So the user's going to have a web app client, a service worker that's sort of attached to the web app client, and their device, which could be like Android or iOS. It would be a phone. So the web app client, let's make this clear. Website UI. Cool, man. Well, I'm sure, like I'm gonna be. That's actually how I discovered Go as well. Like just by seeing other people use it online, and one of the places I saw people use it was Stream. So certainly got me interested. The tricky part is that none of these technologies really, especially with iOS, Apple's so locked down that I don't know. I've heard horror stories with not using Swift or like needing to develop an Xcode or if that becomes the focus of this messaging app, I really don't want to get too bogged down by that. I'd rather make this like a web UI focused notification stream. I'm from around New York, but right now I'm in Austin. And yeah, sure. I mean, I would like to. I'm probably interested in. You have some developer work as well. I'm probably going to be focusing on the notification stream, like just making this, connecting all these, getting them together, and coding it. But let's see if we could work that into this. Nice, fellow East Coaster. Sure, I don't have a way to not completely like dox my family and personal information with Discord yet, but I'll set something up. I'll remember to do that. Let me actually, I should have a button that makes a marker here on, I don't know if that did anything. Yeah, okay, cool. Set a reminder, so we're good. So, let's see, do we have everything we need from here? We don't have any storage, so let's make one more of these. We don't really need, for the base thing, I'm probably just gonna use like Excalidraw, something just to create, let's see how big we can make this. We need user accounts, and let's make a few tables. User accounts. Okay, cool. I don't know if my channel is big enough for that, but maybe we could actually like set up a channel Discord. I don't know if that's I don't know if it's easier to like extricate my personal Discord from a separate Discord, or because my personal one's stuff that has all my family stuff on there, but or create like a channel Discord, yeah, one of the reasons I'm doing this is just like the thing that prompted me to do this was seeing other people's web projects, so that's definitely something I'm interested in continuing to do. So we'll figure out some way to do that, and marker created, cool. User accounts, we need a list of notification groups and notification or messages sent. Sure, yeah. Do you have it hosted anywhere also? Because it might be cool to like, I don't know. So I don't want to put you in a weird position about seeing like if you want me to pull it up live or like privately or anything like that. But that would be cool too if you wanted to do that. Let's see. Can we make this more of like a sync, data sync? Yeah, actually this should be fine. Okay, so let's actually try and start connecting these. The user can initiate a few types of requests. One of the requests they can do is to the website UI. Oh, I'm bad at. I mean, it also could be that I have a terrible mic. So I think I tested on test streams. Hopefully, let me know if my mic is terrible at coming through, but everything else is good at coming through, because there might be something on my end I could do to try and make it better. But like, if you can see the screen moving around really quickly, then but you just can't hear me, that might be just my problem. So okay, yeah, thanks for letting me know. I'm actually a little bit worried about that. I've done like an entire test stream without doing that. There is actually something I could do to I don't want to lower the bitrate too much, like, but just like a tiny amount. It should still be clear, but maybe a little bit easier for networks to keep up with it. Okay, so the request I want to initiate, let's actually open Figma too. I wonder if we can. I have to log in because I wanted to show you guys the request that actually is happening. Continue. Yeah, there's a separate bitrate for audio as well. I wonder if that does anything to help. Okay. So, I've just made a Figma actually. Maybe this is actually fun. Maybe we could do like a collaborative Figma for, like, I don't know if maybe like a little. Let's continue and like see if maybe we could do that later, but just... Okay, cool. So our website will start as all things as all websites start with a box. Yay. Okay, And in this box will be another box. And let's make this a ticker box. Maybe even another box inside there. And there can be different notification groups, but right now, or message groups, but just to keep things simple, I sort of want things tied around like an event or a topic or something that people can sign up for, or there's going to be groups of messages. There's going to be some way to group them. And this is, I mean, the goal is to get this Figma to how the website will look, but right now I guess let's just get the data structure going. And we're going to limit messages a little bit. Like the idea is to send a message that's somewhat related to the event or topic. So there could be like topic options, like time, place, type, just these different properties. Okay, let's get that out of here. And these will all be inputs. And of course, the option to send now or later. Make this like green, not like a disgusting green, like a nice like congratulations, your message is sent. And so we'll also have people. Let's see if there's like there's not that many shapes. We'll just use circle for people for now, or star I guess for people. No, circle. Because we could do something cool like this. Group these together. Oh, what happened? Oh, sorry, ungroup that. Okay, and we'll call this person. We can make many people. Hopefully, yeah, cool. No, okay, it's all falling apart. That skip that a little bit for now. So there's a person category called the administrator, and like the people who can send messages and the people who can receive messages. And this looks like crap. I mean, like, we're using Tailwind also, which I love. I know there's controversial about, like, it's controversial about having all those utility classes polluting the HTMX or HTML. But I don't know, I just can't go back to, I'm not gonna write inline CSS. I'm not gonna, and I'm not gonna have a monolithic attached CSS file. So out of those three options, I don't know. Like, I haven't heard of a better option at this point than Tailwind. So maybe if one comes up. So okay, so this is like the entire group. Let's see, we have the group message. Yeah, this is what a notification group is. And then let's have another rectangle below. Actually make it visible. And let's actually make it dark mode. Let's make this whole website dark mode. I'm sorry, I'm blasting everybody with like light. Because I do love dark mode, just in general. Can we? No, this is design mode versus dev mode. No, we can't easily make this dark. Alright, it's not great, but this is a little better. So this is the notification group. And this is the why isn't copying and pasting? I have no idea. I guess we'll have to go back in here. And get messages sent. So let's actually do message sent example, because I'm very prone to, I think I'm similar way, Waldido. I just don't make the effort to break continuity, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to get better at like setting up a NeoVim configuration and not just taking defaults by granted. Like I had light mode by default for a while. It was a little astonishing to me. I had it for so long after I made the switch to dark mode that like I just have to remember by default I'm so easy to coast that I have to make it a heuristic to challenge my defaults, I guess, because otherwise we'd all be I think light mode's I don't know why light mode's the default, but I think we'd all be stuck in light mode if we didn't challenge ourselves once in a while. It's crazy. Yeah, and I keep telling other people, like, maybe give it a shot, like not light mode specifically, although sometimes that, but a lot of times just like, I don't know, maybe set up like a single macro for something you do a lot of the time. You don't have to go crazy with it, but just see what's out there about, like, you don't know how life-changing it could be unless you try it. So from like other people can tell you, but you don't get that first-hand experience. So and then I don't know, I've been probably one of those people that someone else has told me to use dark mode in the past, and I just don't believe other people. I have to try it for myself. So let's say this message is, hello world, use dark mode for real. Let's make senders and receivers a different color as well. Oh, no. Okay, I think I see what the issue is. Perfect. Okay. So let's make senders. Let's make the senders group like purple if we can. I don't know, I'm just choosing these colors at random. And the receivers group, what color haven't we used? Like orange? I don't know. Totally. Like, I only recently came to... Well... Yeah, no. Yeah. I think I've experienced that with a few things, but... it just shows up in so many other areas that you're right. It's like I just gotta keep reminding myself in other areas that the same thing is true. But it's so powerful. Like, I don't know. I guess I oscillate between having like just a default configuration for so long and then like going crazy trying everything new for so long. So I gotta remember to like try things, but also like limit myself to trying them. Don't get too crazy with having trying things be my new normal, because I still have to do stuff. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, don't have trying things be my full-time job. But it is so, like... I'm either in trying mode or not trying mode. So... Okay, so one of the senders sent this message. I don't know why this isn't... Let's just have like a different icon, I guess. It could even be like my initials. I don't know, like. And then if I'm DK, let's say, I don't know, let's have the sender be DK for now, I guess. And the other person be KD. Let's actually have a list of people. So what I want to have in these message replies is I don't know how public this information is going to be, but I want there to be maybe a list of, I at least want the to be able to have a user experience based on the interaction with people in the group chat. So let's say there's a, let's actually make a interactions thing. And bring to front. So the default one is just like really boring. It's like, okay, this person's this thing has been seen. But I don't know, you could probably have a couple other of these. You could have I wonder if this works. Sure, fire, heart. Like, okay, let's use a couple of these default ones. Okay, this doesn't have to be perfect, but and then yes. No. So the goal is let me just put the word default here, sorry, just so that I remember. The goal is that this is for where you ever get notifications, which you can do push notifications on the web. And technically we're building a website, so push notifications on the web are probably the easiest thing to make like a first-class citizen. But you bring up a really good question, which is like, a lot of people do messaging on their phone. And so we have a couple options there, which is like make this a progressive web app, or wrap this around, depending on how extensible iOS notification service is. I know they're very, very tricky with that. Whatever they'll let us do is what we'll try and do. Like, this isn't supposed to be like a app spamming notifications or something, but I do want it to be useful to people who want to test it out, like, and so that just by the state of the world, how we interact with people is like, it's way more convenient to do that mobily. Yeah, I built a progressive web app before, and that's what I was planning to do, and it will make it work with the website, and then if we need to wrap it in iOS, we will. Like, if we need to wrap it in some sort of native wrapper, we'll have to figure out. I don't even know how to do that. I'm a little bit scared for that, but exactly, it's a later problem. So by default, let's put scene next to and anyone in this, I guess, centers category can see this. Or maybe, well, we'll see if the database is meant to see this, or I think this will be useful to other people, and I think it would be fun also to have like some sort of interaction if you want to. But let's say like you open up the message notification and you want to actually give a custom heart. So we'll make, I don't know why it turns black, but we'll change, we can, you'll have like all these options to choose from, and you could change your scene to a heart, and heart implies scene as well, because I mean, like, how could you react to it without having seen it as well? And then someone else could be like checkmark. I don't know. Let's make that the third, and let's somehow that imported correctly. And okay, there should be a fourth person. Person, a real person. Yeah, I mean, how does fire work but heart doesn't work? Makes no sense to me. There could just be a gray box. They haven't seen it yet. Or maybe not even list this person yet. Actually, that makes sense. No box. Waiting on, like, they're just not even in the list of reactions. Okay, I think we have enough. At least we described what the website UI looks like. So, okay, this is tough. I want to either there's so many requests that we can do. I want to change this to list out all the requests, but maybe I could just say because you can send message, react, auto send, scene, response. Let's shorten this to auto scene. Oh yeah, join groups. Stuff like that, just administrative stuff, create account. Like, there's probably way more we can list. Say manage account. And leave it there. We could run wild with like all the stuff the web UI can do. And then the service worker is going to, let's group these together if we can. Yeah, cool. Excalidraw lets you group. This is awesome. I gotta use Excalidraw more often. They let you group stuff like this. But we can create an arrow, right? Yeah. Collate notifications. And then the service worker can decide, depending on whether the user opens the web UI or the Android. I mean, the service worker is going to be on the web UI. It's going to be on both of these, actually. You know, like I don't know if apps call this a service worker, but it's going to be on both of these. And then the service worker, but it's going to be local to every user. Just from the nature of the architecture diagram. And then the service worker is going to decide where to send the notification, depending on what the user opens. This is a trash color. I'm sorry. This is like, let's make it as bright as we can. So it should be something FFF. Sorry, FFFF. And what does EE? What does like AA do? I don't know how to make this brighter. CC. How's that? Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to look up hex codes. I should know this. It's just, yellow's just like such a tough color to not make look disgusting. Okay, good enough. It's just transparent for some reason. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Like, oh man, I have a way to insulate myself from that. Like, I'm sorry. Warning, I'm gonna go back. Like, this doesn't even like, my monitor just sort of tries to protect me from it, but I'm sorry you had to go through that. Okay, no, okay, this is terrible. We need to, why is this so dark? Okay, this dark color was, I guess we'll have to deal with it because I don't know how to make it any better. And this is like negative. No, okay, that wouldn't make sense. At least this isn't too bright. Okay. And we could actually deliver notification, deliver them a few ways. Like according to setting. And the setting can be push device or it could be email even. I really want push to be first class citizenship. So, okay, I think we kind of trying to understand that. So there's going to be a lot of database interactivity from the server. So way back here, let's get requests getting sent to the server. Just all these requests getting sent to the server. We could list them out again, but you know what it's about. Okay, is there anything else we're missing? Oh yeah, okay. We have to collect device ID. We need to know who the sender, like, just because our notification service, it could be like Webbush, be Firebase, Cloud, Messaging, Custom Server. We're abstracting a lot of things here. It could be, these could be like all different servers as well, or some of this is serverless that we don't run in our own app. But this is just a general idea. They need some sort of device ID. Let's do that. Okay. I think I'm sort of procrastinating a little bit. I just got a marker for being 1 hour into this stream. I think it's about due time to actually sort of code. That's crazy. It's all passed in no time for me, but I'm still a little bit scared. Like, I wasn't prepared for this moment to come so soon, but pulling up my laptop right now, I'm actually on like a Windows computer because that just makes streaming easier, but I've got this laptop here that I'll try and hook up to the stream, so fingers crossed that this works. Okay, cool. Teleport enabled. OBS teleport. Let's go. Oh, I just realized. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize, like, it was hard to see stuff on, like, the diagramming. Hopefully I didn't block too much. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Sure this works. Let's go. First try. Sending the laptop signal here. Let's go. Get stuff going. Okay, I shouldn't be using the mouse as much as I'm just trying to get set up. And the first thing I want to do, I did a little bit of setup beforehand. Let's go to, I'm using sort of like a project where I cloned, let's see, my stars. I should have started, I'm sorry. Okay, it's called, like, it's the most basic, like, template I can find that has all the ghost stuff set up. Go H2X. Should be very, very easy to find. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. Just so on stream we're not just fooling around with the basics. And let's see if I can paste this in the chat. Mute this immediately so we don't get a double stream. Cool. And then I'll probably clone this into my own repo and then share that as well. But we basically got Go installed, got Air installed, and this repo teaches you have to do both of that, but you probably are way further than me, Waldido, in doing this. But I just feel like I needed to catch up. So we have something running on, what port is it? 8082 looks like, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 8082. Oh, I'm sure you did. I'm not saying you got only this far. No, I'm just proud of myself for getting this far. Like, okay, so it's like of course, HTMX, we're starting off like, this is just a given. The base is a to-do list app. No, this isn't mine even. So yeah, I don't get any credit for this. This is whoever. Let's give credit to. I just stole someone's template. Enrique. But I guess I do get credit for installing Air. So yeah, thank you. That is nice.